Anyone who's been to India and seen how cars are driven there knows that there are almost no traffic rules. So the idea of self-driving cars in such chaos seems like science fiction. However, the startup Swayat Robots is proving otherwise. Their off-road vehicle is equipped with 360-degree cameras, infrared rangefinders, and GPS sensors. But since the behavior of other road users is unpredictable, the autopilot had to use machine learning. The self-driving Jeep using computer vision models the possible behavior of surrounding cars, people, and mopeds, guessing where the faded road markings might have been. All this helps it skillfully dodge collisions and navigate through chaotic traffic. At the same time, it can easily break traffic rules and drive on the sidewalk, imitating the local driving style and bypassing obstacles. The developers have taken a radically different approach from Western autopilots, making the impossible possible. Boston Dynamics has made its robot dog Sparkles look more lifelike by giving it a costume resembling a toy dog and teaching it to dance. With this appearance, all its movements more accurately mimic animal behavior. The cyber dog can shake hands, sit, lie down, and put its head between its paws. For more complex actions like dancing, the choreographer program is used. When a person commands it to dance, the robot reproduces the specified movement, taking into account the smoothness of the floor, the free space, and the proximity of nearby objects and people. If these factors prevent it from performing the dance move, the dog reproduces the most similar one in these circumstances. All actions look rhythmic and harmonious. The larger the size of a spacecraft, the more fuel and powerful engines it needs to get into space. Because of this, spacecraft sizes are always small, so people in space critically lack free space. But this problem has been solved by Max Space. It's a module made of elastic material that compactly folds to the size of 2 suitcases. And after reaching orbit, it unfolds into a huge sphere with a volume of 706 cubic feet. The expandable module easily scales under pressure, weighs little, and is easily transported. Inside, everything is sealed for human habitation. It's much cheaper than a similar metal construction. Such spheres are planned to be used on the ISS and the Moon, providing more free space for human habitation in space. The next creation, the Halo space capsule, will help to ensure a panoramic view and greater space at a high altitude. Designer Frank Stevenson has developed a sphere designed for 8 passengers and 1 pilot, which will rise above the Earth using a stratospheric hydrogen balloon. The body is made of an aluminum alloy and composite, and the total weight of the structure is 7,700 pounds. The maximum ascent height is 22 miles. Its large panoramic windows will allow you to admire the Earth and the constellations. The flight will last about 6 hours. For convenience, ergonomic luxurious space-style seats, fold-out tables, the ability to move or rotate seats, and a toilet are provided. Commercial use of the capsule is planned for tourists wishing to see the Earth from the stratosphere. Test flights have already been conducted, but the ticket price for tourist flights has not yet been determined. For over 200 years, trains with internal combustion engines have been used to deliver goods. In the last century, however, they were joined by trucks with internal combustion engines, which together account for 7% of all greenhouse gas emissions on the planet. To improve the environment and efficiently deliver goods, Parallel Systems, a company founded by former SpaceX engineers, has taken on the challenge. They have developed a rail cart with an electric motor and a battery capable of traveling 500 miles on a single charge, and has the ability to carry 58 tons. Structurally, everything is designed for maritime containers, which are installed on 2 carts at once. No locomotive or engineer is required to operate it. Everything is done programmatically based on predetermined coordinates and with the help of 2-way cameras. Each wagon can move independently of the others. Built-in safety systems are available in case a car gets stuck at a crossing. The train will simply stop. This will not only reduce emissions into the atmosphere, it will also save days spent sorting containers at sorting stations. There's no need to wait for the train to fill up, as the wagons can set off on their own. A special portal loader allows containers to be moved from the cart to the truck in less than a minute. Microsoft revolutionized the world of deepfakes with its artificial intelligence called VASA 1. This program can animate any photograph and make it naturally articulate to any audio track. And all this is based on just one static image. The algorithm can apply facial expressions to both close-up and distant faces. Emotions can be sad or happy, with natural head movements added. The program can even bring paintings to life, not just photos. For example, it can make the Mona Lisa rap. It looks scarily realistic. For machine learning, 6,000 real videos of talking faces were used. We often see on screens how superheroes like Spider-Man, Ant-Man, or Catwoman save the world, but what about cockroaches? Yes, you heard it right. Scientists from Singapore have created cyborg cockroaches. They managed to saddle a live Madagascar hissing cockroach by attaching a backpack with electronic components to its back. Thanks to this new technology, it's possible to remotely control the movements of these insects, making them go in the desired direction. The electronics affect the cockroach's nerve endings but don't interfere with their ability to navigate obstacles when they follow their instincts. These cyborg cockroaches are planned to be used in search and rescue operations when a large area needs to be surveyed. In such situations, the action of a single robot is not very effective, but a team can accomplish the task faster. The swarm will be transported to the site in one large robot and then released to survey the area. Searching for clothing in stores that fits your body size and tastes takes a lot of time. A 6-axis robotic arm and computer-knitted heat-activated yarn are the solutions to this puzzle. The robot manipulator applies heat to the material. Depending on the temperature and heating time, the yarn contracts. This allows it to mimic stitches, folds, all without needles and thread. At the same time, the volume of the dress in the chest, waist, and hips area is adjusted. This invention will allow for the creation of dresses tailored to the customer's figure and with individual design. After several months of wearing, the outfit can be altered by adding narrowing at the waist or tapering the skirt. This will enable you to switch up your wardrobe and stay current with trends in clothing. Clothing retailers won't need to have 8 size options, only 2, large and small. From these, the robot will create the perfect size according to the body. Hydrogen is one of the cleanest types of fuel for land and air transportation vehicles, but its active use is hindered by the difficulty of transportation. This needs to be done at high pressure or at extremely low temperatures to liquefy the gas, which makes the process expensive. But everything is changing with the invention of the Festo Bionic hydrogen battery. This is a battery with bacteria called Thermo-Anaerobacter kevui brought from Central Africa. The bacteria produce an enzyme that converts hydrogen and carbon dioxide into formic acid and vice versa. The bacteria themselves live without oxygen, which prevents hydrogen from igniting. The whole process takes place at a temperature of 65 degrees under a pressure of 1.5 bar. If the action needs to be stopped, the heating is turned off and the bacteria go into a dormant mode. This allows them to remain dormant for several years and be activated as needed. If the battery is not sealed properly, the bacteria immediately perish from oxygen, so they are not dangerous to humans. With this technology, we may soon see more active use of hydrogen. Over the next 10 years, humanity plans to establish a long-term presence on the Moon as part of the Artemis program. To achieve this, artificial intelligence has been used to 3D print a prototype of the lunar outpost called Luna, which will provide protection for astronauts and allow them to live on the Moon for up to 50 years. Unlike pre-made structures sent to the Moon, Luna will be constructed on-site by autonomous robot printers. These robots can operate in temperatures ranging from -170 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius in the vacuum of space. Natural lunar regolith will be used as the building material to minimize the need for polymers from Earth. The protective outer layer will be 8.85 feet thick, shielding astronauts from radiation, meteorites, extreme temperatures, and lunar quakes. The outpost consists of multiple modules, each with an area of 246 square feet, which can be assembled together or separately. When assembled together, a courtyard with an area of 295 square feet is formed in the middle. This will allow for the safe storage of rovers, materials, communication equipment, and living quarters. The station is planned to be located at the Moon's south pole, which is continuously illuminated by the sun, ensuring a continuous supply of solar energy. The presence of nearby craters with shadowed areas will provide conditions for extracting water from ice. Researchers from Princeton and Washington universities have developed a nano camera the size of a grain of salt. It can produce clear full-color images comparable to those captured by regular compound camera lenses, which are 500,000 times larger than it. The nano camera's surface is covered with 1.6 million tiny tubes that function as optical antennas. By harnessing artificial intelligence and machine learning, these tubes capture light and enable the creation of sharp images. The device can be manufactured similarly to a computer chip, and researchers say that such cameras can be mass-produced at a reasonable cost. This device could be used for medical examinations and diagnosing various conditions inside the human body. This device turns a regular streetlight into an electric vehicle charging station. The charging device design involves installing electrical outlets around or inside streetlights. Installation takes less than an hour. The device has a pulsating neon green cord that is easily visible both day and night. Each station can charge 2 or 4 cars, and a special mobile app has been developed for these stations. It allows drivers to easily find the nearest charging station and streetlights. Besides paying for the charging, drivers can also check if the nearest volt post is available through the app. Station owners can set their own charging rates and earn money from it. It's essential for VR enthusiasts to test out this VR headset. Besides the basic features of such a device, this gadget also has a user's breathing control function. Depending on what's happening in the simulation, the mask has the ability to adjust breathing difficulty. For instance, if the avatar is in a smoky or hot area, the system simulates the sensation of restricted airflow, making it harder for users to inhale and exhale. This enhances the perception of danger, thereby increasing immersion in virtual reality. Moreover, the mask doesn't restrict the user's movements. It can be used not only for gaming, but also for training various professionals. Taito has created a 3-wheeled electric scooter that offers smooth and safe rides with a design built to last. One of Taito's standout features is its refined wheels, based on a special patented suspension system and a floating platform design. They allow riders to glide smoothly over rough roads, potholes, and cobblestones without worrying about strong vibrations and jolts. The bamboo platform also helps to reduce shaking. For added safety, the scooter is equipped with LEDs. One of them wraps around the rider from behind with red lights, making them highly visible to other road users at night. French scientists have created the world's most powerful MRI machine for studying the human brain and have conducted successful trials. The new machine has a magnetic field strength of 11.7 Tesla. For comparison, the most powerful modern MRI machines used in hospitals have a magnetic strength of up to 3 Tesla. This power allows for brain imaging with higher resolution and in less time. To achieve such images with conventional MRI machines, a patient would have to lie still for over 2 hours. Additionally, the new device has widened the head opening to help patients with claustrophobia feel more comfortable. The new machine could not only improve diagnosis of various pathologies, but also advance research into how the brain works, including the nature of our consciousness. At the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, they're developing a new concept for flexible and resilient bridges inspired by origami. These bridges can be deployed quickly and used in disaster-prone areas. When unfolded and assembled, the parts form extremely strong modular structures using loops and locks. Materials such as plastic, glass fiber shell, or metal can be used to create these bridges, and experimental models have shown promising results. Despite weighing 16 pounds, the models withstood a load of over 2 tons. Their construction elements are assembled manually, but in the future, researchers plan to use automated systems for assembly. This unusual and futuristic vehicle is a hybrid of a bicycle and an electric car. It's equipped with pedal transmission, technically making it a bicycle. Therefore, you don't need a driver's license to operate it. The parts for assembly are printed on a 3D printer. The vehicle can reach speeds of up to 43 miles per hour, and thanks to its shape and the presence of storage space, it can carry up to 550 pounds of cargo, making it one of the best cargo bicycles of its kind. Additionally, with a UILA app, users can summon a parked car to come to them in Come to Me mode, or follow them without a driver in Follow Me mode. BMW has released an updated electric smart car equipped with 3D sculpture and redesigned fabric made from ocean plastic. Special software can control the car. The car has a large glass panoramic roof, and the interior upholstery uses a new fabric material created using 3D knitting techniques. Also, the interior uses completely plant-based fabric that doesn't contain any oil-based products. Recycled ocean plastic is used for molded parts. Its square steering wheel is surrounded by many buttons which allow the driver to control all functions of the central console without taking their hands off the wheel. The car has a super brain developed for it. It's special software that provides intelligent control of the drive and chassis, and autonomous driving can also help choose routes, avoiding traffic jams and accidents. Ziva, an aerospace company, has created an electrical vertical plane with zero emissions. The disc-shaped vehicle can fly at a speed of 160 miles per hour and then easily fit into a regular parking space. The plane can ascend to a height of several hundred feet. Once Zero transitions to horizontal flight, 4 propellers retract and the 8-foot carbon fiber body acts as a wing, generating lift. The plane's developers are working to make it fully autonomous so that anyone can safely fly it without a pilot's license. These planes are primarily intended for emergency services to quickly arrive at the scene by air, saving lives in a matter of minutes. What impressed you the most in this episode? Comment below which mode of transportation you would like to have at home. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. See you in the next videos.